Hey YouTube. Today I wanted to make a video today for you guys about military wives and what it's like to be a military wife and what it's like for when your husband enter basic training or what it's like for when your husband enter tech school. How are you going to be like? What are you going to be thinking about? What are you going to be wondering? And all that good stuff that, comes with the package of becoming a new military wife. Okay. So my experience of becoming a military wife, I'm 22, but my husband and I have been married since we were 19, which means he got in the military when he was 19 also. And I remember he went in it was the day after his 19th birthday. He went to the military. He's in the Air Force. And he went to the military, and the first 2 days I didn't talk to him. They didn't let him call, none of that. So, yeah. Expect that. Expect you not to talk to him. But I remember him calling the day that he got there for 30 seconds. He called for 30 seconds, and he said the first time I missed the call, and then he called back again. So then he said, I only got 30 seconds. I could talk to you for 30 seconds. You gotta hurry up and blah 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 blah. Here's my number. Here's how you can write me. Here's the address. Da, da, da. I didn't get any of that. I did not know I was misspelling words. I'm like, what am I going to do? I haven't written him because I didn't know the address because I wrote it so wrong, and I don't even know what I wrote because it was in the dark and he just had called me. But yeah, so I had got the address wrong, and I remember him writing me about a week later and telling me like that was his address, and he hate how much he hated it, how his TI scream at him, and just getting him prepared for um basic training or whatever. It was horrible. Like the phone calls was like every week or every 2 weeks. He would call like every Sunday or every other Sunday. It was never like, oh, he gonna call Monday, Tuesday. No, it's worse than prison. Like at least prison, they can call for 10 minutes a day or whatever like that. No, he called like once every week or two. It was horrible. And the fact that you miss him and it's just horrible. It puts so much stress on you, and just because they're getting them prepared for military life. So the best thing to do while they in basic training, because they so stressed out, is to write. I wrote him every single day, even if that means that he got two letters today at the same time. No, I wrote him every single day, and that's what they need. They need the love, they need the support, they need all that because they're so stressed out and they just so focused on getting out of there that the time just goes so slow. It was horrible. So that was, I think it was something called 0 week, and that wasn't even week number one. It was 0 week, so it was horrible. And then I remember him writing me, telling me how depressed he was, how bad it sucked, and yeah, that and the third. It's going to stress you out because you're not gonna be able to talk to him. Only thing you're gonna be able to do is write. When I mean, I sat like at the door waiting for my mail every day for the mailman because I'm waiting for him to write me. I sat there every day. I bought like 3 boxes of stamps. I bought 3 boxes of envelopes, and I just wrote. I was so happy when he wrote me. I just literally just sat at the mailbox like, and the mailman literally knew my name. Like I had to have my letter. Like I had to make sure he was okay, and So he had got out, whatever. He had graduated that, and then they'll have like some graduation ceremony. You go there, and then he'll go to basic training. Basic training is just like a school. It's like a school version of tech school. I don't know how that goes, whatever. And it's just like you find out your job, you find out what state you're moving to, and blah blah blah. And I remember he got picked for North Dakota or something like that. He was so upset. He did not want to go to North Dakota. But in tech school, aside from, I'm gonna tell you where we moved to next after that. But aside from all that, tech school is more laid back. They get to call you like after school. They get to like talk to you more. You don't have to do the whole letter situation because y'all talk to each other more often and stuff like that. So then we'll call and talk every day after he got out of school. And then back to the part where he found out where he was getting stationed at, and I believe it was North Dakota or South Dakota. I don't remember. And he was so devastated. He did not want to go there. I was actually excited to go there, but he didn't want to go there. He didn't want to go to. So he had traded with somebody, but then he ended up trading. It was horrible. I don't know. So then you get something. I guess it's kind of some end of the year. I'm not end of the year. Some kind of test at the end where you got to pass in order to move to your base. He failed that on purpose because he didn't want to go to North Dakota or South Dakota, whatever. And we end up moving to South Carolina, and that's where we at. We've been here for 2 years, going on 3 in January. And when I mean, it's amazing. Like it's amazing. Like at first, when I first got here, I didn't know nobody, so it was so depressing. Like I just sat there, watch TV, wait for him to get off work. I didn't have no job. Like, and it's honestly what you make it. What you make it is that's how your life is going to be as a military wife. So I just sat there, just was bored, not doing nothing, watching TV, waiting for him to get home. I cooked dinner. I did a whole housewife situation, but it wasn't the whole housewife wasn't for me because I needed. I'm not used to just sitting in the house, and mind you, you don't have no family or anything near, so you're just gonna be bored. Like, so I decided to get a job or whatever. It didn't work out. So I ended up becoming a housewife again, and then I was still looking for jobs and everything, but then I ended up getting pregnant with my baby, with my daughter, and it was amazing. Like by that time, everything was amazing, and it was good. And then we lived on base, and then we moved off base because on base is more cost. It's more cost. Like you cost more. And I have moved off base, and now I live into an apartment. But the houses are beautiful. When I mean the houses are, some of the houses are beautiful. The houses are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it was the whole base thing wasn't for me because I don't know. I don't want my husband to work where he go to sleep at. It doesn't make sense, but if you guys move on base, then your house gonna be on base, your husband's job gonna be on base, and it's just crazy. I didn't want to do this, so I just moved off base, and plus on base costs a little bit more. So with me living off base, it costs less or whatever. So the whole military wives thing is is what you're making because at first I had no friends. I thought the people here were just so rude. Like I couldn't connect with anybody because nobody was really my age. And then I had moved to another house on base, and then I met my neighbor, and she was young like me. What a coincidence! And now that's my best friend in the military wives situation down here. But like I said, it's what you make. You have to go out and meet these friends. Like you have to go out, if you want friends, you have to go out and meet them. You have to go like to the wives luncheons, and you don't have to, but if you want to meet friends, you can. That's how I met my friends now. But now I have a bunch of friends here. But like I said, it's what you make it. The whole military thing, what you make it. Like you're gonna have your ups and downs. It's not gonna be always perfect where it's gonna be like peaches and strawberries. No, it's not gonna be like that. Like you're gonna have some times when you just wanna pack your stuff back up and go where you came from, like go back home to your hometown because you're gonna feel like you miss everybody, and it's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be sometimes you're gonna break down. Like it's not always gonna be easy, and it's not always gonna be hard. Like if I could rate the whole military thing, I would say it'd be an 8.5. Like um and I rated it 8.5 because I miss my family sometimes, and sometimes it gets the best of you. Like you argue like especially with us being so young, like we don't use our words very wisely. So we had went to marriage counseling, and now we back on track. Like it's the best thing that ever happened to me, honestly. The whole military wife situation. I had no idea that it was gonna be like this and have a big impact on my life how it did. But you get some amazing things down here. Like you get to go to like the military ball, which I posted a video about it. You get to go to like wives things. I have wives and husbands that come to my house every weekend. We have like dinner parties, and it's fun. It's what you make it, honestly. Like if you sit there and be bored, you're gonna have a bored life. Like you gotta be out there and go out there. So as far as me, what I'm doing in my life, I actually work 2 jobs here and go to school, and I have a baby and a husband. So I'm very busy. If you keep yourself busy, that you'll have a better life. Like you be depressed and bored and saying, "Oh, I want to go home." You're gonna have a bored life. You're gonna be depressed. You're gonna be stressed out, and nothing is gonna be fair to you. Like you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. But sometimes my husband do get stressed out at work and stuff like that, so I just try to make the best of the situation. I keep him motivated, and I give him good advice, and so and then another thing is they have stuff called PT. That's when you work out. My husband had PT twice a week, and like if you fail your PT test, you get kicked out, or not. You don't get kicked out automatically, get kicked out. But if you keep failing them and you're not making progress, then you get kicked out. And that's the scary thing, is because when it comes time for him to take it, like every 3 or 4 months, I gotta motivate him. Help. He got to get in shape and eat the right things and be very athletic and physical. And that's not really a problem to him because he actually like working out. So like I said, if I could rate this military life, it'd be 8.5. And I like it personally. I don't know how you guys would like it. If you have any questions, you can ask me below, comment. I gave you guys my email. I would put my email below. Because I made this video to be like almost 10 minutes long. I can't. It's so much I want to tell you guys, but I can't because I could talk for days. And who would be want to watch a 12 to 13-minute video? Like, so if you guys interested in learning more things about the whole military lifestyle, especially the Air Force and everything, just hit me up in messages, inbox me. You can get my email below, and yeah, that's all I had to say. So see you guys later. Bye.